This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's time for The Dirt Show with your favorite host, The Dirt Guy. And it starts right now.
All right, so listen, here's a list of Time Magazine saying the top 10 conspiracy theories in the United States of America today. The first one being that the JFK assassination, not that it was a hoax. They all agree old JFK got popped. God rest his soul. But how many gunmen was it? Yada, 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 right? And if you read these articles, they will talk about there's no factual evidence, support all these theories. These are just people who are whack jobs. Well, let me ask you a question. Has the government ever lied to you before that you're aware of? I don't know. Or did they, but it's called a conspiracy theory. So perhaps you can't believe it because that makes you a conspiratard and you're dangerous. Woo! Hey, the 9/11 cover-up is the second conspiracy theory. Now understand, these are the top 10. That means a lot of people in this country believe this, okay? 9/11 was a cover-up. All right, two jets flew into the World Trade Center. The jet crashed somewhere in Pennsylvania, although I think there's some questions to that. But when you really stop and look at the footage for the jet that crashed into the Pentagon, people, come on. Have you ever gone on any of these science channels and watched them take a high-speed jet and plunge it into a slab of concrete? Who wins? The slab of concrete every time. The aircraft hitting it vaporizes. It doesn't penetrate into the third ring of the freaking Pentagon. That right there has got you. You got to be thinking there's some kind of a cover-up, people. But I mean, who cares? Why do we care that there's a cover-up? Hey, blow up your own Pentagon. What do I care? Well, there's reasons this crap happens. We'll get more into that maybe further in the broadcast. But that's number two. If you believe either one of those or doubt the actual official story on either one of those two things, you're a conspiratard and you're dangerous. The world should be very afraid of you right now. Hey, how about Area 51 and the aliens? That's number 3 on the hit list, huh? Area 51 and the aliens. Is it just me, or did human beings ride horses for 1,000,000 years? And then all of a sudden we went from horses to cars, airplanes, space shuttles, etc. We went from the abacus for 1,000,000 years to supercomputers, to the computer I'm on right now, like that. I mean, why didn't that stuff all happen earlier? Were we just dumbasses and we pulled our head out of our asses at some point? That stuff all happened like right at the time this whole UFO thing started. Perhaps there was some alien technology. Perhaps we have reversed engineered it. And perhaps we don't know everything they've got. Be afraid, people. Be dangerous. Hey, here's the fourth one. I got a kick out of this one because I don't really give a flying shit. But it says Paul is dead. It's a thing that says like in 1966, Paul McCartney died in a terrible car crash. And from then on, he was replaced with some other dude. And that the Beatles have been leaving hints to his death in their songs and how guilty they feel. And that when the Queen knighted Paul McCartney, she knighted somebody else. By the way, they're handing out knighthoods maybe a little cheap. No offense to the Beatles people. But he's a rock and roll guy. He gets knighted. No offense to Elton Sir the John. Anyway, I'm going to offend too many people. Let's move along. Hey, here's number 5 on the hit list. Secret societies control the world. There are all these whack jobs that believe that there's some underlying organization manipulating and controlling everything. Whoa! If you believe that, you are a conspiratard and you're dangerous. By the way, I'll let you in a little secret. I also believe secret societies control the world. I do. We're going to get to that in a minute. Then there's the one where the moon landings were faked, that Hollywood did it because we had to beat the freaking Russians to that rock. But then that leads to this understanding that, well, we've never really seen planet Earth from space, then it's all fake. So what if the Earth is flat? That's where flat Earth comes from, people. No offense, and if that's your conspirator, then you go with your flat Earth self. I can't get my head around it. I just can't. I can't, because that means like all of our brothers and sisters in Australia and stuff, they are risking falling off the planet at any moment. Whoa! I don't think I could live with myself if that happened. Moving on. Number VII, Jesus and Mary Magdalene. We don't need to go into this because religion is just an untouchable at this juncture. But people think that the Gnostics Gospels prove that Jesus and Mary Magdalene had a thing going on. It's Impression Thursday. And so, people buy into that. And oh, by the way, someday I'm trying to do it gently so that I do not insult our Christian brothers and sisters or Muslims or whoever, or Jews. Well, not really Jews because they don't give a shit about Jesus. But anyway, where did that Bible come from and who determined what it is you're reading? Because there's another conspiracy, baby. I'm not going to get into it now. Holocaust revisionism, people saying the Holocaust never happened and that it was fake and all that. I don't even want to touch that one. Okay, I'm just going to skip it because that's just, I can't go there. But then number 9, the CIA and AIDS. The CIA invented AIDS to get rid of black people and homosexual men. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that, except for the fact that the CIA does some fucked up shit, man. You see, they do, right? The CIA has made contact with me on this show, which scares the hell out of me, by the way. I asked them if they were on my team, and they said yes, but it still scares me. Go look at the Alexa video. I ain't lying. CIA commented right there. Then they commented on my next video. I'm being stalked by the CIA. They're supposed to be an overseas outfit, not here in the US of A. But wouldn't surprise me if those fine brothers and sisters at the CIA were wiping people out. And then, of course, number 10, as was previously indicated to Bobby over in chat, the reptilian elite. These are reptile guys and gals that control everything. And I don't quite know why the reptiles care that much and why they have to pretend they're humans. I don't understand that. Why don't just eat us and start your own fucking society? Anyway, hey, there you go. So that's Time Magazine's top 10 conspiracies in these good old United States of America.